Fasten your seatbelt. It's going to be a bumpy ride.
Chrissie is hilarious.
Chrissie, have you ever heard of the comedian Basha K. Ali?
No, that sounds like something you yell out before you blow up a plane.
Basha K. Ali!
30 seconds remaining.
But you know what's good to say? I dabbled in stand-up for something. I have no disrespect for you at all.
I was very confused by the title, Everything Everywhere All at Once, because that's also what we call it when Ash takes off his shirt. I shouldn't be up here. I should be in school on the other side of the ocean. Good morning, Internet. It is Wednesday, November 30th, the last day of November 2022. What's up, guys? Welcome to Mayor in the Morning. Yes, I do sleep, David, at night. I try to get a full 8 hours unless I'm out late. But I went to the gym this morning, so I'm already crushing it. It doesn't even matter what else happens today. I worked out. Okay. Are you excited for the holidays? Who's shopping? Who put their trees up? What's going on? Last night or yesterday, E-Rock called me in to sub for Kumia's show. So I hosted the Anthony Cumia show yesterday, 4 to 6. You can watch it on Compound Media if you're curious. We had Robbie Bernstein on as a guest, Gino Bisconti. So it was a good time. It was fun. Oh my God, what's going on in the news? Before that, I'm going to talk about a couple of comedy dates. Guys, if you're in New Jersey in any way, shape, or form, come see me this Saturday in Vineland, New Jersey. I'll be at Casey Ray's bar and pub headlining this Saturday, December 3rd. There's another guy performing with you. Terry McNeely, I think, will be there too. And he's like another kind of like MAGA comedian, very funny guy. So come on out this Saturday if you are in Jersey. Then we got, I'll be in Gino Visconti's birthday show. I think it's the 28th or the 29th of December. I'm pretty sure it's December 29th at New York Comedy Club in the Gramercy area there. Then we got DabbleCon coming up in the beginning of February, the 3rd and the 4th at the Comedy at the Carlson in Rochester, New York. We got comedians of the Dabbleverse, live podcast tapings, a meet and greet, Dabby Awards. So finally, the whole Stuttering John community can come together. It's going to be a shit show. Then I'm headlining in San Diego Friday, February 24th and Saturday the 25th at the Mic Drop Comedy Club in San Diego. To get tickets, go to ChrissieMayr.com. Please and thank you very much. Wow, what's going on? What should we start with today? I have sort of a love-hate relationship with the Kardashians. Like, I always like to peek and see what they're doing. One could say I like to keep up with the Kardashians. Kim Kardashian and Kanye. Poor Kanye. The poor guy doesn't have enough to deal with all this recent bad press. People are calling him a white supremacist. People are calling him just all sorts of horrible names for walking off Timcast. Oh my God, he's getting it from all sides. In addition, he's going through a divorce. It's really happening. Kim Kardashian and Kanye West split up a 9-figure real estate empire in divorce settlement. I mean, I guess these are good problems to have. She keeps $60 million Southern California home and the $4.5 million house he bought next door. Holy cow. What's the point of a 60 of a I don't understand. I don't understand rich people. Like, why would you want two houses next to each other? Maybe family to come over? I don't understand. You get in a fight, just go next door. West 45, Kardashian 42 have reached property pact in split. West agreed to give Kim the $4.5 million home he purchased next door to her home. She is expected to tear down the home as it is in need of multiple renovations. She will retain rights to the $16 million estate in Hidden Hills, California. Damn. Wow, they're really getting divorced. This makes me sad. I want them to work it out. I feel bad for the kids. West notably is agreeing to transfer Kardashian the title of the $4.5 million The Next Door house. We already mentioned that. She will now be the owner of the 5-bedroom house, which spans 3,650 square feet. She's going to tear it down. I wonder if she just is going to tear it down and have a big yard. Just put out a slip and slide, which West said he bought to be closer to his kids. Oh my God. This, I think, is bullshit. I think she just doesn't want him visiting. She's literally tearing down the house that he bought so that he could be closer to them. Oh my goodness. It's kind of heartbreaking. In addition to the home next door, Kim will retain rights to the $60 million estate in Hidden Hills, California, as well as a property in Idaho. What are they doing in Idaho? Farming potatoes out there? Wow, look at this. They're really roughing it, though. I mean, she just has all this to live in. I don't know how she's going to survive. In the pact, West will retain ownership of the $60 million Malibu beach home, a pair of ranches he owns in Wyoming, the 300 acres in Calabasas, California, a home in Belgium, and the Chicago home he grew up in. Whoa. Okay. Damn, I didn't realize they had this much stuff. The former celeb pair have finally settled their divorce after an ugly public battle that raged on for almost 2 years since they split. Wow, it's been 2 years already. I can't believe it. In addition to the division of their multi-million-dollar real estate portfolio, the pair have now come to an accord on the custody of their 4 kids and parenting plans. Kardashian will get $200,000 a month from him. I thought she was the rich one. I mean, I thought they were equally rich. Why does I don't get it. She's a bajillionaire herself. Owns several businesses, everything she does. Why does she need to get $200K from Kanye every month? Probably just because child support. That's how that goes. Probably because she has does she have full custody? TMZ reported on Tuesday after reviewing court documents, West and Kardashian will share joint custody and have equal access to their 4 kids, North, 9, Saint, 6, Chicago. Whoa. I thought these were their names. Okay, they're explaining their ages. North is 9. I was like, where are all these fucking new kids coming from that are named after numbers? North is 9, Saint is 6, Chicago is 4, and Psalm is 3. Oh, poor Buttons. Okay, so this is the house. No, this is the big ass house. And then where's the house next door? Could it be? It's hard to tell. What is this? What is this back here? Like a running track, a tumble track or something? What could this be? Is this like if you know what this is, tell me. These 2 black tracks back here. I imagine this is like a pool house or something. Okay, that's going to bother me. So this is the Malibu beach home. God, I mean, is it this right here? This doesn't look like anything special. It's just a box. Interesting. It's crazy how much money it is for just this. Looks kind of blah. West purchased the 4-bedroom, 4.5 bath September of 2021 for more than 50 cents. Holy cow. It looks kind of junky. Insiders told TMZ that Kardashian will have custody of the children most of the time. Under the terms of the agreement, West will be responsible for 50% of the educational and security expenses for the 4 kids. Wow, security. West and Kardashian agreed to attend mediation should they have a parenting disagreement, according to the outlet. Should one not attend the session, the attending parent will get to make the decision on the topic at hand. The $200,000 monthly payment must be wired into Kim's account on the first day of every month. Wow. Oh, they are so cute, though. They are adorable. I hope they're going to be okay. I mean, of course they're going to be financially okay, but like, emotionally. What is this? What are you saying? Oh, he's opening up about recent controversies outside of a church. Who was telling me? It was Cecil was telling me yesterday. Oh, he's with Milo right here that he was wearing his coat inside because he gained weight, but he looks fine. He looks the same. Look at Milo with his Louis Vuitton bag. What a diva. What a fancy man. He's got green alligator shoes, a blue suit. How this has got to be annoying to just have photographers following you everywhere you go.
I talked to the pastor. He came to me and said, "Yo,
Oh my God.
people who think you don't like Jewish people,
Hmm.
and I just want to tell you that Jesus loves you." And I said, "I know." And then I said, "I have problems with certain business practices." And he said, "Well, it's okay." And I said, "It's not okay. It's not okay. This is the whole thing. It's like we've now seen everything that happens if you speak up on these contracts
Yep.
and you speak up on all of the dealings that have
I like
been
that he's
done
got
and point
a
this
Yay
stuff out. It's
24
like,
jacket already.
they tried to destroy me. And Jesus is the way and the life and the King of Israel. We just lead with love. We love all
He's so
people.
calm.
I'm known to be one of the most forgiving people. We've seen me forgive people. I can't, it's like I can't hate anyone. We saw Adidas freeze my accounts. We saw me get debanked. This is, and you think if that can happen to someone like me, what's happening to all of America? What's happening to all the world? If you have an opinion,
Look behind you, Kanye.
They're working a regular job, and they know if they say anything to their manager, then they'll lose their position, they'll lose their job.
Right.
They tried to destroy me in press. They tried to destroy all of my businesses at the same time, and the world saw it, and no one's saying anything. As far as like none of the celebrities, so this just shows you all celebrities are controlled.
Yep.
You don't see no celebrities.
That's what I wish he talked more about on Timcast, like how celebrities are controlled by Hollywood. I think that's shit most people have no clue about.
Balenciaga situation, right? So that just shows you all of these celebrities out here. Don't let them influence.
Look at this random chick.
They're controlled.
Who the hell is
people
she?
Who really influence the world? There's no such thing as a celebrity influencer. That is all these people. They're not serving God. If they serve
He looks
God,
upset now.
then believe what they're talking about. And my thing that, the Trump, I've been a Trump supporter. I went through the trenches wearing a red hat, literally going into exhaustion from people asking me these questions about the red hat. I've been through the trenches with that. But we're holding to Christian Christ principles first. America is a Christian country. Another issue I have is the fact that Elon won't reinstate Alex Jones.
Oh.
Alex Jones is a Christian.
Wow.
You have a person who doesn't believe that Christ is Lord going to buy an American
He's upset
media outlet
that Elon won't reinstate Alex Jones.
Who can be on the platform and who can't be on the platform.
Right.
Jesus is Lord.
Amen to that.
And the reason why I went to this church specifically is my friend Mark, who I met at another church where we're moving the Donda school. We're moving it into a church. He said, come to this Messianic Jew church that knows the truth that Yeshua is Christ, that Jesus is Lord. And that's why I came to this church. And that's the part that I agree with at this church, that Jesus is Lord, is the only way. It is the
So was this
only
a
way.
kind of a
Christ is
Jewish
the
type
only
church he
way.
was at?
Christ is the only way.
Amen.
Amen.
That was neat. I like that he spoke out about Alex Jones being reinstated, and Elon won't go near him because I think he's so afraid of losing like all advertisers. And I think that would really fuck his shit up. Both West and Kardashian waived receiving spousal support per the agreements of the prenup. Okay, so there's no alimony happening, duh, because they're both super rich. They signed it prior to the marriage. Sources told the outlet that Kardashian has tried in vain to reach an overall divorce agreement with West over the past year, but he continually refused to participate because probably he didn't want to get divorced. He wanted to see if he could work it out. Kim's patience was tested, but she handles things calmly, and ultimately Kanye came around. Oh, that's very sad. According to the outlet, Kardashian's lawyer, Laura Wasser, was key in mediating between the parties to nail down an agreement. Had they not settled, West would have had to give a deposition in the case, and a trial would have had commenced next month. Holy shit. So he probably just didn't want to put his kids through a trial. The settlement comes less than 2 months after a report that indicated West was preparing to agree to it. Oh, this is probably from a few years ago. Look how happy they looked. I think it's sad. Oh, this is a clip of them saying they're only divorced on paper.
You know, I ask God the same question some mornings. Am I divorced, God?
Aw.
am I divorced? Because I might be divorced on paper, but I'm not divorced of the idea of being the protector of not
Oh,
only
right.
this person who is so influential. Imagine Kim making all of her decisions that she does publicly. You know, grown folks' business is grown folks' business. Never know what could happen with a little sippy or whatever. But
What?
you know, all the decisions
Did you
that she
say
makes
sippy,
publicly being
Oh, mean
based on an
drunk.
audience of one. And Pierce, what audience do you think I'm saying that is?
Well, you.
No, not me. For us as Christians.
It's weird that he's
right?
not looking at the camera.
Who is our audience? We have an audience of one.
Well, you mean God?
He's like, I don't
God.
know. He's like, I don't know. He's like, just tell me what you want me to say. Okay. Reported October 18th. The Blast reported October 18th that Kanye's lawyer has filed a declaration of disclosure, a sign that their case was on the verge of coming to a close. Kanye turned over all his financial information to his estranged wife's legal team. I wonder if he'll have to pay less because he lost all that money. Okay, the new developments come amid Kanye's latest worrying behavior, which has reportedly led Kim to distance herself from him, with the pair only communicating through assistants. Oh boy. I bet my parents wish that they could only communicate through assistants. In terms of their divorce, the Blast writes that typically in cases of this kind, the disclosure is filed within days or weeks of the final judgment. Blah, blah, blah. Separating couples are capable of settling everything regarding their divorce except for custody of their children, which Kanye may continue fighting over. Kim married Kanye in Florence, Italy in 2014 and welcomed 4 children with him. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. It's only like 6 years. That's nothing. During their highly publicized legal battle, Kanye attempted to oppose Kim's efforts to be declared legally single. However, a judge granted her request in March 2022. Kanye's like, I'm divorced from you, but I'm still looking after you and the kids. I don't know. I think that's kind of sweet. I guess I'm a Kanye simp. Kanye also went through numerous lawyers doing the separation, recently hired his 6th attorney, the same lawyer who represented Melinda Gates in her $130 billion divorce from Bill Gates. Cohen is in New York, and Kanye's legal separation is being waged in LA. The rapper also has retained Beverly Hills-based attorney Nicholas A. Salick of Salick Family Law Group. Things appear to have gotten even frostier between the exes in recent months amid Kanye's latest controversies, which include his White Lives Matter t-shirt and repeated anti-Semitic remarks. According to page 6, Kanye's concerning behavior has led Kim distancing herself. Right, we already said that. Oh, but matching jammies. Easter jammies. I hope she's a good mom. They have had zero communication in several weeks, and all communication regarding the kids' schedules is now through the assistants. Insiders have told the site that Kim has been left. Isn't that funny? I wish when I was a kid I had a schedule. Insiders have told the site that Kim has been left disgusted. Yeah, ugh. But she's still with Balenciaga, so if that gives you a sense of her judgment. TMZ reported that Kim isn't answering Kanye's calls after the White Lives Matter shirt. Wow. The publication claimed Kim hasn't spoken directly to Kanye in weeks and is focusing on the kids. Oh, they're saying, oh, he's got a mental health problem. Maybe, but I don't know. He makes a lot of good points. Sources close to Kanye say they wish Kim was still in the picture to step in and are concerned Kanye could lose a lot of money. And he is. The professional fallout to West's repeated statements about anti-Semitism included Adidas cutting their ties with him. Foot Locker and Gap also pledged to remove Yeezy from its shelves, while fashion mainstays, including Vogue magazine, publicly distanced themselves from him. His talent agency, CAA, dropped him, while a documentary about West made by the studio MRC has been shelved. You could still make a documentary about the person. I don't know. I feel like it's so stupid. Put that in the documentary. Put all this shit in there. Kim has reportedly paid for increased security at her children's private school after Kanye named the establishment on social media. Oops, that's not good. According to TMZ, the school has recently hired extra security. A source said that officials at the school do not believe Kanye is a threat, but are concerned that someone could see his messages and show up on campus. I doubt it. Their divorce was filed last year, and the performer stated that currently the TV personality is basically 80% of the time raising the kids. Oh. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like was never meant to work out with anybody just because of who she is and what her values seem to be. Oh, they first met in 2004. Oh, wow. Oh, and then in 2006, right? Look how different she looks here. She was chilling with Paris. Remember the Paris Hilton time? That was fun. Oh, wow. He's been in love with her forever. For years. Okay. Oh. They worked together in 2008. What kind of a shoot was this? She played Leia. Wow. Okay. Oh, okay. His infamous hip-hop puppet show, Alligator Boots. The show was rejected by Comedy Central. Okay. Oh. Oh, well. Now they're broken up. Oh, yeah. Remember she was married to Chris Humphries for like 5 minutes? $10 million wedding. Holy shit. They lasted 72 days. Quick, how many? Okay, what's 72 divided by 10 million? I don't even know. Is there anybody Asian listening that can figure this out? Oh, yeah, I could do this. 10 million divided by 72. Wow. That's $138,000 for every day they were married. Which, like, how many? They could pay for a lot of regular weddings with that much money. Wow. So they got together in 2012. Oh, wow. And she got knocked up like right away. Interesting. Interesting. All right. Well, Spectral Citizen, what's up? Good morning, Chrissy. Congratulations on your YouTube checkmark. Thank you. I'm verified on YouTube. I feel the same. I feel like everything is the exact same. But now I have respect. Yeah, it doesn't feel like Kanye should have to pay that much. Oh, it feels like a lot. It feels like a lot of money. Okay, this might be redundant. Yep, they're still saying it's 2,000 K a month. 200,000. Jesus, that's like, what the fuck is so expensive? I don't know. Their whole lives are so expensive, I guess. That's so crazy to me. That's like, that would be like an incredible living for somebody to make a whole year. Wow. Okay, let's see what other nuggets we can get out of this article. The children. His Donda Academy. Okay, the children can't move more than 60 miles away from the Kardashians' Hidden Hills home before they finish high school or turn 19, whichever comes first, without the parents' consent or a court order. Kardashian got the peculiar monochromatic mansion where West obsessed over each detail in October 2021 after a buyout was negotiated. Okay. What else? Each parent will have access to the kids on special days, such as their birthdays. In January, West claimed he was initially shut out of his daughter Chicago's birthday party. Both sides waived spousal support. It's unclear if the signed agreement has gone before a judge. Blah, blah, blah. Did he write on his jacket? Oh my gosh. That's nice. I remember vacation. The agreement puts a period on the headline-grabbing split. Kardashian filed for divorce in February 21. West made bizarre remarks about abortion and Kardashian's mother, Kris Jenner, and launched a laughably short run for president. Well, he's still not grown. The fashionable couple married in May of 2014, and they started separating in December 2020. The contentious divorce slowed when West reportedly dragged his feet. Okay. Wow. Okay, let's see. What's the update with Balenciaga? I heard that they're actually suing. They're trying to sue the art director. I feel like they're really scrambling to not take blame for the disgusting ad campaign. Controversial Balenciaga designer Demna Gvasalia dragging house down amid BDSM ad backlash. This guy Demna Gvasalia was Balenciaga's creative director since 2015. Often wears a black fabric full face mask, especially when being, that's weird. Now with backlash growing over the two controversial campaigns, Demna, as he is known, may need the mask to hide from a growing number of people in the fashion industry who said he's failing to take real responsibility for the fiasco, despite an apology from the brand on Monday. One of the now notorious ads, which have inflamed the internet, features a sad-eyed toddlers and toting teddy bear handbags adorned with what looks like bondage gear. Another shows a ladylike $3,000 Balenciaga Adidas hourglass purse next to a pot. This was the part that was so fucked up. Next to a pile of papers that included a Supreme Court document questioning if laws against the promotion of CP limited the First Amendment. Ugh. The business of fashion rescinded its global award due to due to have been presented to Demna at the website's annual gala on Thursday, describing the Balenciaga images as wholly inconsistent with our values. But I was listening to something this morning that the guy said that Balenciaga was there for every step of the way, signing off on every shoot, every detail. So I think they're just trying to make him the Fallout guy. Wowie. With backlash spreading over two controversial campaigns, one showing toddlers with bondage teddy bears and another featuring a legal document about CP. Fashion insiders explain how this could happen. It was very detailed. Come on, they were in on it. Kim Kardashian, a Balenciaga brand ambassador who wore one of the designer's famous face masks to the 21 Met Gala, was hounded until she issued a statement. It was a non-statement. She didn't say she was out. She just is like, I'm reevaluating my relationship with the brand. That's nothing. It was like a nothing statement. But one big question remains: how in the world could such bad taste have happened, given the multiple layers of people who work on a fashion campaign? Ew. Wow, that's crazy. Whoever zoomed in, and that's I wouldn't think to zoom in. I also think this bag is like totally unremarkable. And looks like something I would see at TJ Maxx for $20, and I wouldn't even buy it for 20. This is like very blah to me. But it's $3,000. Wow. They zoomed in. Olga Liriano, who spent years in the fashion industry as a model, booker, photo director, and top magazine editor, said it's ridiculous to think Demna was the top echelon at Balenciaga and didn't know what the campaigns. Saying the top echelon didn't know what the campaigns were going to look like once they were photographed. The teddy bear ad was shot by Gabriele Galimberti, who has said he was told the theme was punk. Yeah, okay. Oh, please, Liriano said. Demna doesn't put out one image that he hasn't approved. Demna is not only the creative director, he's driving all the imagery behind the campaigns. To blame a production company is nuts. And yet, last week, Balenciaga filed a $25 million lawsuit against North 6, the producers of the ad campaign that included the CP court ruling. Yuck. Balenciaga creative director Demna Gvasalia has gotten too big for his britches, the way a lot of them have, said one fashion insider. A spokesperson for North 6, hired to organize Balenciaga's 23 guard robe campaign with models including Nicole Kidman, Isabel Huppert, Bella Hadid, told the Post that it was ludicrous for the fashion brand to sue, as if it had been in the dark about the campaign. There's a dog in here. Oh, hi, Waffles. We're not talking about some Joe Schmo tractor company in Brooklyn. Hey, Joey Jojo. A source with knowledge of the situation told the Post, this is Balenciaga, where they have a top-of-the-line team. When it comes to line retouchers, editors, everything, they're playing North 6 for fools, throwing a summons their way and expecting people to believe the head of Balenciaga didn't know what was going on. The lawsuit threat looks like a performative stunt to distract from what really happened. If it is a stunt, it wouldn't shock veteran fashion industry insiders who say creative directors like Demna have long gotten away with dabbling in shock and trash culture. Yeah, Kim Kardashian wore something like this to the Met Gala. Or is this her right here? Oh, it is. Oh, you couldn't tell. Because they're wearing a creepy total body burqa. How do you even see out of this thing? Maybe this is a good thing to wear if you're like, actually, I'm feeling fat and I can't figure out my makeup and I got a bad haircut, so I'll just wear this thing. Ugh. He's gotten too big for his britches, the way a lot of them have, said a Paris-based fashion insider who has worked in the industry for 35 years. All these creative directors think they can walk on water and do no wrong. No one says boo to them. They're too scared. Now this guy is dragging the house down. It was one of the most elegant in the business, but now he has Balenciaga bringing out leather trash bags. It's scandalous to me what's happened to this house. The North 6 rep pointed out that Balenciaga has only served the company with a summons, not an actual lawsuit, but in doing so has effectively smeared its name. Right. Someone had noticed that this police tape was used in a different ad, and it was two A's. It was like Balenciaga, which is like, I don't know, some sort of a satanic god or something. I don't know. I think when you're like so hot, like Kim Kardashian, you can wear literally anything. Like, why the fuck would you wear this? Like, she looks like she was in a full body. This looks like a full body cast. It looks like she was in a horrible car accident. Not good. North 6 has a stellar reputation. They've worked with Balenciaga in the past. The rep said they are in charge of production and logistics. North 6 was not there when the papers and props and all the final arrangements were put together on set. They contracted out to the set designer, Nicholas Sanjardins, for that. But this isn't about throwing the set designer under the bus either. Are you chewing something? What the fuck are you chewing? What are you chewing? Oh, okay. All right. It's just a treat. She's just chewing a treat. Muffin wolfed down half of a peanut butter cup last night, and I was freaking out. I thought she was going to get sick, but she's fine. So I'm just a little bit on edge about dogs chewing things in my room. Okay. But others said Demna and his team may be so insulated from the realities of the outside world that they may think they can get away with using companies they outsource to scapegoat. These houses are run by conglomerates and men and women in suits, Liriano said. They tiptoe around the creative geniuses because they don't want to upset their fragile egos. And Balenciaga under Demna has been very successful the past couple of seasons. There's no one reining anybody in. Is this one of these like icky S&M bear purses? They did a fashion show in mud? Ugh, okay. A lot has changed in the great Paris fashion house since Spanish designer Cristobal Balenciaga founded his couturier, now owned by the giant conglomerate Kering in 1919. The rise of so-called fashion geniuses like Demna, 41, are enabled by the fashion press, industry insiders told the Post, reinforcing the Zoolander bubble that top designers and their teams live in. In the past 2 years alone, the New York Times has published fawning stories with headlines like "The Triumphant Rebirth of Balenciaga Couture," "Balenciaga goes where fashion hadn't dared to go before," but yeah, should they? And "The Year of Balenciaga," as well as a profile of Demna in its The Greats series. Oh, are you kidding me? Lord, look at that. He uses fashion to communicate the world at this time. Nicole Kidman said about Demna earlier this year, comparing him to filmmaker Stanley Kubrick. Stanley would always say to me, "Don't ever put me on a pedestal. Let me have bad ideas and make mistakes. Otherwise, we're done for." And here's a Sicily ad where it looks like they're snorting a dress. Gross. This is insiders say no one wants to stick out their neck in the industry and point out questionable decisions like the choice to sexualize an underage Brooke Shields. Oh my goodness. How old was she here? Yikes. Okay. Because of the cult personality in fashion, photographers also are sometimes given the kind of creative control that no one questions. Because they're geniuses. And maybe why controversial photographers like Terry Richardson have been able to get away with questionable on-set behavior for decades. Because they're like divas. And whether it's an underage Brooke Shields for Calvin Klein or a waifish Kate Moss walking the runway, or even models miming doing drugs for Sicily, fashion loves to push the limits of taste. People in the industry often want to push the envelope and be what they think is cool and edgy, but they don't think things through, and nobody will tell them no, Lauren Cole, a veteran makeup artist and former Paris-based model, told the Post. Who's this guy? Big Lebowski. Oh, no. No one wants to see a man's toes. Set designer Nicholas Desjardins is named in a court summons by Balenciaga. Those working under anointed stars like Demna fear criticizing anything because they might lose their positions or be blackballed, insiders said. It seems so incestuous. Ugh. Oh, fashion. Cole, who has worked for some of the biggest photographers and fashion houses in Europe and the US, in front of and behind the camera, said the average fashion industry employee would not dare speak up or raise questions about a bondage-themed teddy bear or the message seemingly sent by using a CP document in an ad. When you have a high-end job like that, you're not going to say anything to rock the boat because you'll lose your job. Sounds like something a pussy would say. Kanye West was also involved in Balenciaga's mud show, but the brand parted ways after his anti-Semitic controversy. Good. He shouldn't be associated with them anyway. Its hand seemingly forced by social media and headlines. Exactly. They wouldn't have done any of this if people hadn't made a fuss on social media. Balenciaga released a mea culpa in an Instagram post on Monday afternoon. I want to read what they said. Okay, so this came out a day ago. We would like to address the controversies surrounding our recent ad campaigns. We strongly condemn child abuse. It was never our intent to include it in our narrative. Yeah, but you did. The two separate ad campaigns in question reflect a series of grievous errors for which Balenciaga takes responsibility. The first campaign, the gift collection campaign, featured children with plush bear bags dressed in what some have labeled BDSM-inspired outfits. Our plush bear bags and the gift collection should not have been featured with children. This was a wrong choice by Balenciaga, combined with our It's not that it's with the kids and the bear. A bear is a freaking thing for kids. The bear is dressed like it's going to be in an S&M party. Plus the court documents from a CP thing. You can't have all three of these things and be like, oops, how did this happen? It's fucking gross. But I'm happy they're being called out. This was a wrong choice by Balenciaga, combined with our failure in assessing and validating images. What's your job? What do you do? The responsibility for this lies with Balenciaga alone. The second separate campaign for spring of 23, which was meant to replicate a business office environment, included a photo. Gee, of all the papers to spread around for this office, we picked a Supreme Court document that involves CP. Well, what are the odds? Included a photo with a page in the background from a Supreme Court ruling, United States versus Williams, 2008, which confirms as illegal and not protected by freedom of speech the promotion of CP. All the items included in this shooting were provided by third parties that confirmed in writing what these props were fake office documents. They turned out to be real legal papers, most likely coming from the filming of a television drama. What? The inclusion of these unapproved documents was the result of reckless negligence for which Balenciaga has filed a complaint. We take full accountability for our lack of oversight and control of the documents in the background, and we could have done things differently. While internal and external investigations are ongoing, we are taking the following actions. We are closely revising our organization and collective ways of working. We are reinforcing the structures around our creative processes and validation steps. We want to ensure that new controls mark a pivot and will prevent this from happening. This is all bullshit. We are laying the groundwork with organizations who specialize in child protection and aims at ending child abuse and exploitation. Laying the groundwork with organizations. What does that even mean? You send one email? Like, that's bullshit. That's meaningless. We want to learn from our mistakes and identify ways we can contribute. No, you don't. Balenciaga reiterates its sincere apologies for the offense we have caused and extends its apologies to talent and partners. Weak sauce. They're just flailing right now. They freaking out. Let's go back to the... Oh, was it this article that I was on, or was it this article? Okay. We strongly condemn child abuse. It was never our intent to include it in the narrative. The brand pulled the ads and is now condemning the campaign, writing our plush bear bags and the gift collection should not have been with children. Is this the guy? Is this you? This is the photographer who shot the teddy bear ad, who was told the theme was punk. Ugh. Do you blame the photographer? No, I think I blame the company as a whole for not, like, looking at the final product and be like, "Oh, this is fucked up." Like, this person's probably just doing their job. Who knows? They could have told him, like, exactly what to do. Ugh. This was a wrong choice by Balenciaga, confirmed their failure in assessing and validating images. Okay. All right, I read that. Let's see. All excuses aside, some insiders believe it comes down to fashion's competitive need to be seen as provocative and constantly creating a new art form. They want to do something that's never been done before, Cole said, but everything's pretty much has been done before. Kardashian, yeah, this is in the comments here. Kardashian didn't actually condemn them. She hemmed and hawed and hopes she'll be described just as she is here, which allows her to appear to have cut ties without actually having to. Kardashian is sadly experiencing a crisis of conscience where there should be nothing to think about. When she says she's reevaluating her relationship with the brand, it just means she's telling them that the ambassadorship fees she charges are going to have to go up. But her only quandary is how much to squeeze in for. Yeah. This woman has enough money. It should not be a second thought. She should be like, bye. This is gross. I don't want my kids to grow up and know I was associated with you. This has been intentional from the very beginning. Everything is carefully curated, and everyone from the CFO to the parents on set knowingly and willingly participated. These people are spineless and craven. A quick search on stylists, artistic directors, and photographers will tell you all you need to know about this group. From Lotta V to Demna to the actors and actresses that provide countless opportunities for advertising to the film industry to the fashion magazines that feed into this specialization of children, you cannot notice its placement of props, wording, the name association in film and television. It's everywhere, hiding in plain sight. People choose not to pay attention, but there is a huge segment of the world that lives for this, from AHS to Kubrick to Epstein to Tom Cruise to Nicole Kidman to Jack Nicklaus and many, many more. This is some comment. And many more. This is part of their bread and butter and their lifestyle. The parents and agents sign off because it's profitable and the manipulation tactics are easy. Desensitization, disposability, and indoctrination run this culture and industry. Those that can and should speak out for children won't, because they worship money and material possessions over humanity. Facts. It is also a push from the LGBT community and also this Gen Z society that wants a federal age of consent of 4 years. What? So they can legally do things with kids, including their own kids. Gross. And don't think for 1 minute parents won't do things with their kids if they can get money from it for their drugs and other things that they will do in a heartbeat. Yikes. One such mother and father in Cincinnati got put away for life for doing things with their own children and a baby. That was, okay, that's really disgusting. Wow. Wow. They're just getting caught. They are getting caught, called on their bullshit. It's good. It's ultimately a very good sign that people are getting this angry about it. But it's also gotten to a place where it is so blatant that it's really hard to ignore. It's so obvious at this point. Something's wrong with my StreamYard. Okay. What's up, Matthew Hammond? $4.99. I just finished watching an interview with an author. Oh, I love Whitney Webb. That reminds me, I wanted to buy her books. On Viva Fry's channel. Get her on the podcast as a Rumble exclusive. Yeah. Gotta get Whitney Webb. She's a smart lady. Alan Reese for $5. Monkeypox is now Mpox. Is that a rapper's number? We are all monkeys and skin color doesn't matter. Love your show, Chrissy. Thanks, Alan. Yeah, maybe I should talk about that. Yeah, they don't want to call monkeypox anymore because they think it's racist. But if you're thinking that, aren't you the racist one? Ugh. I just accidentally saw some pictures of monkeypox. Don't look that up. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm trying to. This article. Oh, look how interesting. I'm going to show you this front page of Yahoo. I was going to do this monkeypox story, but look at the front page of Yahoo. It says luxury brand yanks 2 ads after right-wing uproar. Isn't that fascinating? That being against CP has become a right-wing uproar. Ugh, that just tells you how fucking disgusting things have gotten. But don't worry, monkeypox is now being renamed to avoid racial stigma. How funny would it be if this was a picture of a black person right now? The World Health Organization is recommending that monkeypox be changed to Mpox to avoid racial stereotypes the name incurs. Both names are to be used for a year before being phased out. Really, if we're changing monkeypox to be Mpox, what should we call AIDS something else like junkiepox? Like, what are we doing here? Honestly, and if you think that monkeypox is racist, you're having that thought and you're the racist person. The report further says the name was inspired by a colony of caged lab monkeys in Denmark. Researchers discovered the virus there nearly 50 years ago, but critics argue the name reinforces Western stereotypes about Africa being viewed as a source of pestilence and STDs. I don't think many people still think that. Changing the names to Mpox comes in the wake of the recent spread of the virus to Europe and the United States. I could see people joking like, let's call it Npox. That's a compound media joke. All right. Recent spread of the virus to Europe and the United States after it quietly lived in Central and West African rural communities for decades. And wasn't Fauci? Fauci's doing all this like animal to human transfer studies. I bet he's fucking around with this. When the outbreak of monkeypox expanded earlier this year, racist and stigmatizing language online in other settings and in some communities was observed and reported to who? The organization said in a statement, in several meetings, public and private, a number of individuals and countries raised concern and asked the World Health Organization to propose a way forward to change the name. The process normally takes years, but they've accelerated it. The media coverage of the virus is partially to blame for the name change. Western outlets initially used photos of infected Africans to showcase the virus, even though human-to-human transmission in Africa was uncommon until earlier this year. Because I bet they were fucking around with it. I bet Fauci. I'm blaming Fauci and Gates. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention have said there have been 28,248 cases and 14 deaths related to monkeypox since the outbreak. I don't know. I don't think monkeypox is that big a deal. Like, generally, not that many people are getting it. While the virus remains most predominant amongst gay and bisexual men. So you mean gay and men who are pretending they're not gay? The drop in new infections has been tied to a shift in sexual behavior and the availability of vaccines. Although the term monkeypox will phase out, it will still remain searchable. Oh, so virtue signaling. Got it. Right. They didn't change yellow fever. Oh, boy. Ew. Monkeypox. Don't look at it. Gross. Yep. Remember when dogs and kids started getting monkeypox and then they kind of stopped talking about it. But now they're talking about it again because they're changing the name. But they didn't want to talk about like how all these kids and dogs are getting it. Gross. Gross. Obama-pox. That sounds good. Some people are empaths, some are Mpox. All right. I'll let it stand. Hi, Admiral. Dingleberry pox. Swannapox. Oh, boy. Okay, let's lighten it up. Let's talk about obesity. This is what Brandon Fraser. I understand intimately what it is to be close to a person who lives with obesity. You don't have to live with obesity. You can just fucking stop eating shit. Brandon Fraser says his autistic 6'5" son Griffin, 20, helped him recognize the struggles of his 600 pounds character in The Whale. What? Did they make a thing about his fat son and call it the whale? Fraser opened up about his eldest son, Griffin, who is autistic and obese. That's what we call a double threat. And said he understands what it is like to be close to someone who lives with obesity. The actor, 53, shares 3 sons, Griffin, 20, Holland, 18, and Leland, 16, with his ex-wife, Afton Smith, who he divorced in 2007. Speaking about Griffin, who he says has a big body, Fraser said he understands intimately what it is like to know someone. Well, I would hope he's your kid. In The Whale, Fraser underwent drastic physical transformation to play an overweight man confined to a wheelchair. Oh, what? You didn't want to actually gain all the weight? Why not? Because it's fucking bad for you. Okay. Okay. This, by the way, is just a big ad for his film, The Whale. He told Interview Magazine, I have 3 kids of my own. My oldest son, Griffin, has special needs. He's autistic. He just turned 20. He's a big kid. He's 6'5". He's got big hands and feet, a big body. I understand intimately what it's like to be close to a person with obesity. Why don't you get him to lose weight? Okay. Yeah, he does. He looks just like a big kid. But that's not healthy. They should really be like, dude, stop eating bread. The father of 3 went on to say that Griffin is the happiest person in his life, explaining that he doesn't know what cynicism is because of his autism. He said, and because of the beauty of his spectrum, call it a disorder if you will, I disagree with you. He knows nothing of irony. Oh, so he has no sense of humor. He doesn't know what cynicism is. You can't insult him. He can't insult you. He's the happiest person and is in my life and many others. Also the manifestation of love. Oh, that's nice. Being with my kids and their mom and our family has given me such love that if ever I needed to hold something of value up and try to translate that to what was important to Charlie, the character in The Whale, I didn't have to look far. So he basically played his son. My big fat son inspired me for this character. Why don't they get him a bigger life jacket? In psychological drama, The Whale, Brandon underwent a physical transformation to play an overweight man confined to a wheelchair who is trying to reconnect with his daughter. To play English teacher Charlie, who weighs 600 pounds, he had to wear prosthetics and spend 4 hours every day having the heavy 300-pound suit fitted. Brendan described the role as the hardest thing he's ever done, but he said he was able to understand what was important to Charlie because of his love, the love he has for his own children. Damn, he's huge. Look at his legs. Wow. All right. Maybe he could be friends with Barron Trump, who's also very tall for his age. Weeks before The Whale is set to arrive in theaters, Brendan took to the red carpet with his 2 youngest sons. Why didn't you bring the big fat son to the red carpet? He hid the red carpet with his handsome sons. Oh, he brought the good-looking ones to the red carpet. I see. Holden, 18, Leland, 16, at a New York City screening of The Whale. He was also joined by his longtime partner. Really? If the fat son was really an inspiration to you, you should have brought his ass to the red carpet, Brendan. He was joined by his longtime partner, makeup artist Jean Moore. The Whale follows Brendan's character Charlie as he tries to reconnect with his daughter. The guilt over his relationship with the man who would later die leads Charlie to overeat and get his current weight to 600 pounds. Its official synopsis reads, a reclusive English teacher suffering from severe obesity attempts to reconnect with his estranged teenage daughter. The movie is based on the off-Broadway play by the same name, written by Samuel D. Hunter, who came on board as a screenwriter for the film. Darren Aronofsky, known for helming such films as The Wrestler, Mother, Black Swan. Black Swan was great. I want to rewatch it. Which earned him an Academy Award nomination. First saw the play in 2012 and asked the writer to work on the screenplay. The Whale marks Brendan's first Hollywood project in almost 10 years and his first leading role in a movie since his straight-to-DVD thriller Breakout in 2013. He shot to stardom when he was cast in children's favorite film franchises George of the Jungle and The Mummy. Ew, looks gross. Not going to see it. Wow. Yeah, where's the big son? Come on, bring them all to the red carpet. You hypocrite. What else is going on in the Daily Mail? I don't really care about like British royalty anymore. I don't care about reality TV as much anymore. Reese Witherspoon, I don't know. They're not really doing anything. Louis Theroux wants to interview Elon Musk. Like, how is this even news? Victoria and David Beckham are holding hands after a party. They're struggling for news. Oh my God. Sienna Miller's not wearing makeup. Ooh. Okay, we're going back to the Kardashian shit. Sorry. Not even $200K per month can put a smile on her face. Tense Kim Kardashian heads to a family meeting after 2-year divorce battle victory against Kanye West. Uh-oh, a family meeting. She's going to the family meeting. Kim Kardashian looked tense on Monday after she arrived at what looked like a family conference following the divorce and the Balenciaga stuff. Kris Jenner's probably like, Kim, get over here. How much money are they giving you? Just say you're reevaluating it. Rather than celebrating the divorce finalization, which sees her getting $200K per month. Oh, we already said that. Oh, everyone's going to the family meeting in black except for you, Kim. You didn't get the memo? Why does Kris Jenner look like a Chinese politician in this outfit? What are you wearing? They're all doing this multiple button thing. Weird. It's a bad look, Kim. It's a bad look to still be associated with the brand. Sorry, there's no way to cut it. There's no like explaining it. Aw. What's in the bag, Kim? Imagine. She does look good in sweatpants, though. What the hell is this outfit, Kris? Come on. What's going on? A cross between a military uniform and a Mandarin suit. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't like it. No, I don't want to shop her look. Oh, this is Ralph Lauren? Ugh. No, she looks fucking stupid. Yeah, no. Bad look, Kris. No likey. No me likey. Are these also Ralph Lauren pants? What's with all the buttons? Are they on a button kick? Oh my God, how dumb that like the paparazzi is. Oh, I have like the same bottle. It tells me how much I'm drinking. Wow. They got a lot of shit between the two of them. I still don't understand what he's going to do with this. Like solid gray blah house. Oh, I'm sure he'll figure something out. Ralph Lauren, more like Ralph Lau Ping. Okay. Have another cup of coffee, fealty. I'm just kidding. Ellen Reese. Hold the fat, be the fat, and love the fat. Great advice. Oh, God. Kris is wearing her Yeezys. I didn't even see that. I couldn't pick out Yeezys out of a lineup. I don't know what they are. I don't know what they look like. can't afford most of these things. I saw Bryson Gray was lighting his Balenciaga shoes on fire. I'm like, those are expensive. Yeah. It's weird. I swear, some people, the more money they make, the worse they start dressing. The worse they look. Okay. What else is fun and upbeat? This is fun. I always like stories of people who live in like shitty situations. Is this the cheapest New York City apartment ever? Woman reveals she pays just $350 a month for her studio in downtown Manhattan after living in the building for her entire life. So this is mega rent controlled. Akasha, sounds like that cereal. A born and bred New Yorker welcomed content creator Caleb Simpson into her rent-controlled unit for his popular apartment video series. Caleb shared that he has toured over 200 spaces in New York City, and hers was the cheapest one he found. Akasha explained that her family moved into the building in the early 90s. Wow. And they lived across the hall from their aunt and uncle. After 2 decades, they moved out and she took over their apartment. The NYU graduate said she inherited most of the built-in storage spaces and she has enough room for a couch, a small table, a bed, and a desk. Akasha doesn't have any plans to leave the apartment thanks to the unbeatable costs, and she joked that they're going to have to drag her corpse out. Akasha works in the food industry. Oh my God, this fucking fly. I'm going to lose my mind. I have to kill this thing. Okay, so this guy, Caleb Simpson, I think I've seen him before. He videotapes like these small spaces. His popular series exploring interesting spaces in the Big Apple, which he has dubbed this generation's MTV Cribs. I have toured over 200 apartments in New York City, and this is the cheapest one. This doesn't look that small. Good use of space all in here. $350 a month is dope. Akasha grew up in the building, lived on the same floor as her aunt and uncle. Wow. She took over the apartment when they left, joking that it was literally the easiest move in the entire world. So she just moved across the hall. Wow. The tour started in the kitchen, which has a restaurant feel thanks to the stainless steel racks that are installed above the sink and stove. There are only a few cabinets and minimal counter. There's like no counter space. So she has her dishes and cups stacked on shelves and her pots and pans hanging from the walls. The additional storage spaces that frame the refrigerator are covered by cream curtains, an addition that was already in place when she moved in. Looks cramped. This looks like my apartment situation, and then I would try to make a pie and I had no counter space. I'd have to cover the floor in wax paper and just roll that sucker out. But yeah, it definitely, living in a small space like this really teaches you minimalism, like, and only to have what you need.
And it's the most dangerous place in the world.
It's so teeny. Yeah, not jealous of her. That's okay. I did my small, tiny New York City apartment time. A lot of this was inherited. She said it's very helpful to me having people who had to function here for a very long time. They figured it out. Akasha then took Caleb to see the pink tiled bathroom, which is considered quite large for a New York City apartment. We used to joke when I was a kid, because I've lived in this building my entire life, that my bathroom was bigger than some people's apartments, she said. Most of her storage is contained. Let me see this bathroom. Yeah, this is a decent size. This was like kind of the size of my bathroom in Queens. What kind of machine is this? Okay. Most of her storage is contained in her large floor-to-ceiling closet that has 2 clothing racks stacked on top of each other. Hugging the side of the closet is a bookshelf that she calls her book nook. Akasha has a small table with stackable tables underneath that she can pull out whenever she has guests. She has guests over? Good for you. And a couch that sits between kitchen and her bed. She should host Thanksgiving, just to be funny. Across from the bed is a long table that serves as both a desk and a TV stand. Yeah, you just got to use everything. She graduated from NYU. How could she afford that? And shared that this apartment building was her safe haven when she was growing up and getting into trouble in the neighborhood. Wow. It's pretty cute. Wow, lived in the 90s. I wonder, so it's been $350 since the 90s. So this is all the storage space she has for her clothes. That's a problem. I like how the pots and pans look hanging up. That's smart. Yeah, because you work in a restaurant. Like, that makes the most sense, the storage like that. She says she has witnessed a huge amount of gentrification over the years, but the culture is still artsy and grungy. Punk is always going to come back. Drugs never go away, she explained. Like, all of those things are still very much present here, but it's sometimes frillier and more expensive. Akasha's mother happens to be a fan of Caleb's videos, and she was the one who reached out to him about checking out her unbelievably inexpensive rental. Unsurprisingly, she doesn't have any plans to ever leave the apartment. Gonna have to. This is her bed. Oof. You gotta get some throw pillows in here, girl. You gotta get a quilt. You gotta do a little something. We need some decorative pillows here. This is a sad bed. And she's gotta, like, get some shelves here and hang some things up. This looks sad. But where is this? Wolf Nights? Is this in the village? Did it say in the beginning where this was? Oh, it doesn't say. That's annoying. Downtown Manhattan. Okay. Wow, good for you. Would you guys want to live in a small ass place like that? But it's also very cheap. Oh, is it a water pick? Yes, she is. You feel bad for them. You're 15 minutes away from Canada and you pay nothing. So you live for free? Good for you. New Yorkers coping hard over their tiny apartments. It is hilarious because you get Stockholm syndrome. You really become accustomed to, like, living so poorly that you think, like, oh, wow, I have my own bathroom is like a big deal. It is definitely funny. And I know it. I used to be like that. Wow. I didn't need a New York City apartment pricing for that life lesson, Chrissy. Yeah, you can't hoard. So she's lived in New York City when it was a nightmare, then when it was cleaned up in the Juliana era, and again in the modern dystopia. Yeah, she's been there for all of it. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I'm glad I had my experience there, but I'm good. The government is probably paying $2.5K so she can pay $350. Ooh. Rent control's crazy. I lived in Astoria, Queens, in a rent control apartment with this woman I found on Craigslist. My room, I was paying her like either $900 or $950 a month. And I knew the apartment was rent controlled, so I got this sinking feeling that I was just secretly paying for all of it because she didn't work. She was like 65. I lived there for 4 years, by the way. She was 65. Her name's Susan. She was always going to the Upper West Side with like a cloth tote bag. I'd be like, what do you do all day, Susan? You don't work. She's like, oh, I have to go to the library. And she would eat all my snacks. Okay, I'm going to mix it up and open some presents that I got from NVIDIA. You're the best. I went to the Compound Media Studio yesterday, and these were waiting for me. I'm going to open them because I have no idea what they are, and I like to open stuff. Thank you, NVIDIA. You're the best. Now I have to send you something. Tell me where you live. What is this? What is this? First of all, I love these Amazon bags. Like, I am totally going to reuse this one for something. Oh, no! My God! Ah! It's a stream This wasn't even on my list. Oh my God, how did you know I wanted one of these? Dude. Oh my God. Is this complicated to set up? This is a stream deck. Muffin came in. She heard me screaming. She's like, what's wrong? It's okay, Muffin. It's just a stream deck. She's sniffing it. Hi, you smell like soup. Why do you smell like soup? This is fucking awesome, NVIDIA. Wow. So now I can put things on buttons and maybe it helps me switch around screens and stuff. Design your own icons. Wow. I've heard about this thing for a long time. I must open it. Get her. Oh, I'm so worried that she's going to eat some fucking bullshit. But it's also my fault because my tote bag doesn't have a zipper on it. So it's very easy for her to stick her little head in and just go, a napkin. Like, not like eating a napkin is good, but it's better than eating a Reese's peanut butter cup. I was like, it's keto. Does that help? And they're like, no, it's still bad. Wow. Maybe I can set this up. This looks complicated, though. Cool. This is so cool. Thank you, NVIDIA. Gadgets. I think this could help me. Take your streaming to the next level. Wow, this is really cool. This is so awesome. Thank you so much. Oh my God, I'm so thoughtful. I feel like you really care. Cool, cool. I'm excited. Wow, I can't believe you got me 2 things. I don't deserve you, NVIDIA. I don't deserve you. Okay, why can't I open this? Again, wonderful, reusable Amazon bag. It looks like almost like the emoji for like a bag of money or something. What is this? What is this? Uh-oh, Muffin's going to eat this paper if she sees it. What's this? To skip it. Oh my God. But it's like kids ankle skip ball. This is so funny. Oh my God, this is great. Thank you so much. It's actually like the hilarious, like more Chinese version of a skip it, which I actually like even better. How do I do this? Should I video myself doing a skip it right now? But the very best thing of all, there's a counter on this wall. It's portable, so I can take it with me. Yes, it's pink. Look at this thing. This looks like a sex object. So you put this on your ankle and then this. Oh my God, dude. Thank you so much. This is so fucking cool. You're the best. How does it even... Okay, I've broken it. Oh, so it stretches like this. Wow. How does this count? How does it know? Oh my God. There's lights inside. Do you see the lights? Where does it count? I don't even care. I don't even care if it counts. Oh my God. No, it doesn't count. Good. I didn't want it to. Easy to learn. Use your hand to swing the ball to get the initial momentum of the skip ball in rotation. Use the foot not enclosed in the ring to kick backwards, causing the skip ball to rotate. Continue to keep the skip ball in rotation with the other foot. I'm going to bust my ass doing this. I can't wait. Installation. Hold the skip ball by the ring and let it hang vertically. Pull the string out from the ring and wind it around the area of the floor not covered in sponge. What? Oh my God. Okay, I have to do something. I have to do something to this. Here's where it gets ugly. Okay. I can do this. I can read. Pull the string out from the ring and wind it around the area of the ring not covered in the sponge. So these little betties right here. It has a picture, but okay, pull this out. What the fuck? Now I feel like Venti putting together furniture. Okay, you pull it up. Okay, then you sort of zigzag it. Okay. Up. Around. What does this even do? What is the point of this? And then around this thing again. Oh, what? I don't get it. Unsnap the buckle, slip your ankle in, and snap the buckle back to lock. What the fuck? I can do this. I can do this. Okay, so it's in like that. Maybe I have to undo a section. I don't want to break it. What Chinese madness is this? Oh my god, what the fuck? So it's like there's a section here. Unsnap the buckle. There's no buckle. You know what? I should really have a little music on while I do this. What's this? I want to use my Skip It. I don't want to break it though. Fuck. I think there's something missing. I'm supposed to like attach this. So you wrap it around like I did do. And then it's supposed to attach onto something under here. But this like is not coming out. Help! I don't want to break it. Oh my god. Oh, I did it. I fucking did it. Now, I think I just put it in here. Pull the string out and wind it around the area. I did that. Is there a man nearby? No, there's not, Cecil. There's only you, so no. Unsnap the buckle. Slip your ankle in. Oh, you take this out to get your ankle in? You can get your ankle in without undoing this. So I didn't even really need to do that. Why the hell would you need to open this to get your foot in? Unless you have a literal cankle. I don't need to unhook it to do that. Goes all the way up. Ah! This is awesome. There are no batteries. No, turn this music off now. Fine, I'll change it. Ooh, how relaxing. Pull the string out. I'm retarded. Pull the string out from the ring and wind it around the area of the ring not covered in sponge. Unsnap the buckle. Slip your ankle in and snap the buckle back into the lock. You snap the buckle. So you don't have to put this fucking string in the buckle area? I'm sorry, I don't understand the point of this. Alright, I'm gonna try it out. What is the point of doing this? Did I break it? How did I do this? Oh. Okay, I snapped it back. Let's see if I can go. I can do this. I'm just gonna take it right over there and hold my phone, and I'll phone myself doing it. Not the string again. I can do this. Let me just send this link to myself. Dun, dun. Gonna test out the skip it. Never had a skip it in my life until today, cause NVIDIA is awesome and sent me a skip it. Gonna try it out now. Let's make a banner that says I'm gonna do a skip it. Okay. Let's see if I can do this. Trying out my skip it. Trying out my skip it. You use it in Safari. Please. Oh, it's the paper doing that crinkly noise. Okay, go. If this works even a little bit, I'll be so thrilled. Skip it, Cam. Oh, I can hear my own music. Okay. Ah! Going wrong. Oh my god, it's happening! It's happening! Ah! Oh my god, I'm doing it! Wow, this is actually hard. Let's try it forwards. Uh-oh. I lost it. Oh my god, I lost the thing! No, there it is. Okay. Let's try it forwards. Wow, this is amazing. This is sick. Hold on. Oh my god! Woo! This is so awesome! I look like an idiot. Wow! This is so cool! Oh my god! I just realized like where my life is. Okay. Wow. Pretty amazing. Oops. That was life changing. Cool, it worked. Wow. Thanks, NVIDIA. The dog. I'm going to keep this away from the dog. This definitely looks like a sex toy. Cool. Wow. I know what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the week. And yes, I am out of breath from doing a skip it for 45 seconds. Fuck yeah. I'm going to do a skip it workout. That's pretty fun. I am generating more power than solar right now. It is so wholesome. Do it. Do it in the driveway so the other kids can see your cool toy. Oh my god, I'm having powerful childhood flashbacks right now. Socks on a wooden floor, living dangerous. Dude, Brett said he would do my show. I'm gonna have the fucking kazoo kid on my podcast. I think it's really gonna happen. I hadn't heard back from him in a few days. I was like, oh, he's clearly Googled me. And he's never gonna do it. But he said he would do it. So prepare yourselves, prepare your bodies, because Brett Ambler, the kazoo kid, is coming on the podcast. Fun. Oh, she is way too happy doing this. It's really funny. It's fun. But the very best thing of all, is there a counter on this ball? Yeah, I did it in reverse and forwards. What's next? Who's gonna buy her the old Bop It? What is a Bop It? I know what a Topsy Tail is. Bop It. 8 and up. I'm not old enough yet. Okay, this is from Walmart for $8. Bop It. The classic game of bop it, twist it, and pull it. But what the hell happens? Bop it. Bop it.
Pull it.
That's it? What a stupid game. Bop it. Imagine this is what we played with when we didn't have video games. Something called a bop. I do not want a Bop It. I skipped it. Skip it. Yes, it is. It is a toy. It's a skip it. Wow. Good question. Kevin doesn't have a skip it cam. Oh, NVIDIA, this is great. This makes my whole year. I'm gonna do skip it in the driveway. I'll wear like a one-piece fucking jumper. Wow, I'm so excited. Okay, this is making my life right now, and I'm legit excited about this Stream Deck. I gotta learn this and like figure out how to use this. I feel like this is a useful tool. Speaking of useful tools, no Cecil today. Wow, this is great music, very chill. Everyone should have a Skip It. Yes, consult your doctor before attempting a Skip It. The string is because it's collapsible. You can untie the string and then it folds down as 3 separate rods. Oh, well, I'm never going to collapse this thing. I'm keeping this intact, buddy. Skip it. Skip it. I wonder if you could skip it with your arm. Like if I did a handstand and I whirled this around my hands, it's probably much harder. Did you guys see the lights? That's what it looked like before because I was going so fast. Looks like a little planet. This is dope. Right, because if you wanted to collapse this, you could. You just pull it out and you go like for storage, or if company comes over and you don't want to be embarrassed that you own a Skip It, you can break it down. I will not go in the hospital on the Skip It. Eee. One day I'll get health insurance. Thank you, Porch. Thank you. I feel like my whole life has led up to this point. It is not a Balenciaga accessory. It reminds me of when I bought the mother of a friend of mine who never had a Barbie doll. I bought her my first Barbie. Aw. That's cute. What? The Skip It was discontinued in 2009? All right. What? I have to get into this. Skip It discontinued. Why? Who would do such a thing? Why would someone discontinue such a thing? I'm very concerned. All right, I've looked into the matter. What the fuck? The music is gone. Oh, no, it's not. It's still there. That's a great jam, though. Okay, let's find out what happened to the Skip It. This is an article from 2008. So I guess no one's cared about this issue since then. It's the very best thing of all is the counter on this ball. Perhaps the very best thing about the 1994 commercial for Skip It was that it was catchy and a likable slogan. The Skip It toy was an outdoor phenomenon similar to the slip and slide, which I also wanted. I think I got a generic slip and slide that was like about 10 feet long. So you'd slip just into the grass. Pogo stick. I also wanted a pogo stick and sidewalk chalk. Targeted at youth during the 90s, the toy was comprised of a ball attached to a leash-like anklet that one would rotate around their leg in rapid succession in an attempt to skip over the ball, accompanied with a counter. So whatever happened to this ubiquitous spherical plaything? Obviously, with the technology of present time, don't you come at me with technology. A Skip It just doesn't compare with the likes of Wii Sports for quality exercise. Don't you dare. But since the item used to be such a coveted children's toy, it seems pretty unfortunate that the Skip It would just skip off the face of the earth. Yeah, it is pretty freaking unfortunate. It's even unfortunate I didn't even know until like all these years later. I know my Skip It was either sold at our annual garage sale or was hidden somewhere in the musty depths of my garage's abyss. It's pretty unfortunate, but I guess Skip It's can't measure up on the fun scale when technology is inventing. I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. Freshman Shannon Fortenberry agreed, saying the disappearance of the Skip It was because kids got sick of playing with a plastic ball when things like Tamagotchis came out. Guess what? Guess who also didn't have a Tamagotchi? But how many of us today are pining for and dying to be reunited with the Skip It that we used to have, even if it's just for a few hops around its plastic orb? I miss my skip it more than I miss my light bright. Sophomore Michael Levinick said, all the neighborhood girls came over because they loved my skip it. Freshman Aisha Ray agreed. I wish I had a skip it for a day because those things were too fun. Nowadays, the most common place to find a skip it is either in the depths of childhood toys, toy chests, or on eBay. This is if you're looking for the original and genuine old school skip it. Apparently, at stores like Toys R Us, skip its are available in a new generation, fully equipped with charms and stickers for the Paris Hilton-esque consumers who want to bling out their skip its. Why? You're just going to knock it off. You're going to knock the decorations off. It seems that the only way to bring back the skip it is in its full throttle glory. Would be if the company turned the skip it into a technologically savvy toy that doubled as an iPod cell. No, fuck that. It probably wouldn't hurt to have a 20th century friendly counterball. How sad. Who makes skip it and who? I'm gonna write them a letter. Be like, what? How dare you? Who made skip it? Tiger Electronics. This looks different than I remember it. Skip it. Skip it. Released in the 1980s by Tiger Electronics, it was a small ankle hoop attached to a ball and chain that kept track of its rotations. Promoted physical activity. It was embraced by parents because it was really inexpensive. Wow. Thanks. Thanks, Mom and Dad. I'm getting depressed now. But I don't need you guys because I have NVIDIA. She got me a skip it. Wow. I can't believe they discontinued it. Very sad. But I'm so thrilled to have this. Thank you so much. Wow. Gonna be hard to top that, guys. Gonna be pretty hard to top it. Did you guys have skip its? You know, it'd be cool if you modded the skip it with deadly blades and played a form of Russian roulette. Skip it with your friends. Hong Kong used to make a lot of toys. Yeah, what happened? You know what's crazy? Every time I think, oh man, it sucks to live in this country, but then you think about what's happening in China. They have insane COVID protests going on right now, and they've basically been like living in in prison like situation for really the last 2-3 years ever since COVID broke out. But it's just been more harsh there this whole time. And I guess they welded a building that was mostly Uyghurs, like it was in a mostly Uyghur neighborhood, and they welded the building shut because of COVID. But then a fire broke out. The government is saying 10 people died, but people are saying that way more people died than just 10. And this footage went viral of this family basically burning to death in this building. And so that sparked a lot of protests in China. And that's cool to see. So they're just fucking fed up with it. And then they got all those protests going on in Iran for like women's rights and the burqas and shit. If you ever take that thing in your luggage on a trip, I would give a lot to see the look on the faces of the TSA. Chrissy is going to skip it like Rocky hits the speed bag training. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. I'm going to do it again. I think it's probably going to scare the dogs. But then this is the type of shit they would love to chew on is this smushy spongy stuff. Like these microphones come with another big fuzzy thing that you can put over it. It's not really fuzzy per se. It's like spongy material, and like they chewed one of those all the way up. Thank God it wasn't like something that was. Thank God they didn't chew this microphone itself, because you can't take this part off. But they chewed the spongy attachment. I was like, those are expensive, but I didn't need it, so I'll be all right. Skip it. Skip it. The Chinese government was welding buildings shut in March of 2020. We saw the corpses of the people who starved to death when they eventually opened. Damn. China doesn't play. Wow. Fucking China, man. Deranged Lunatic, when are you getting a P.O. box so people can send stuff to you? You guys can send stuff to Compound Media. I wonder if I have that on my Amazon thing. But you're right. I should get a P.O. box. I'm going to look into that today. Default name. Pretty sure that Skip It. That Skip Ball was in the Balenciaga. No, it was not. How could you say such a thing? Ryan the Eating Warrior. Don't do it. It's a Chinese ankle trap. Awesome. This was so epic. Yeah. But yeah, send us to Compound Media if you want to get me stuff. But I'm going to go check out the Stream Deck. Guys, I'm going to be interviewing Ashton Birdie. You know Ashton. She's going to be on the show at 4 o'clock. And then I have that umbrella guy coming on at 9 o'clock. So it's going to be a busy evening. Thanks for tuning into Mayor in the Morning. Thank you, NVIDIA, for the Skip It and the Stream Deck. I'm going to learn how to do this. I'm going to figure out the Stream Deck while I skip it. Yeah. I guess that's all for now. I'll see you guys later.